Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement from Yasmani Grandal. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Fastball called for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Anderson brings it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets
right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Too low, 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box score, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one. Enters play here at 279. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs, and a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, left fielder Marwin Gonzalez.
Ball one. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Tim Anderson is on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is there. He's got it 1 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ground ball left side. To his left, Anderson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani, to begin this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Bryce Anderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He grounds it sharply to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 59.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Now at the plate, number 3. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Naylor moving to his left, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it to second base as it begins the home second with a double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
From the stretch, Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And for Nelly, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talking about throwing a frozen rope, he can throw it with the best of them.
First pitch on its way. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
This thing is stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Luis Torres stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. High pop-up. Bell is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Naylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
That's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, it's been a rough outing for him, and you see an example right there. High pitch, another base hit. When he struggles is when he keeps the ball up in the zone.
Into the box, Max Kepler. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
This one's down to third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead.
Leading out for the Astros.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! On to first, and they get the double play. Nothing doing there for Houston. Pedro Strop is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Pedro Strop.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Now batting.
And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Striding in once again, Josh Naylor. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The next 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four. Digging in to try it again. Luis Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Up next for the Astros.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. For another shot, Bryce Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Ji-Man Choi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause. He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Hard on the ground towards short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, I like the approach. The defense is playing back, and he just simply said, I put the ball in play, I'm going to pick up that run. He got the base hit as well.
Kim is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Naylor moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Kepler comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone.
And they got him. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Scorched to third. Gloved by Arenado. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
3-1 now. This is in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. Astros. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
For the Mariners. Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nolan Arenado is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Left side. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Digging in and looking for more. Josh Bell comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. In there for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Anderson. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now, Josh Naylor. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the air now out to right field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Luis Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out toward second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing-eye singles, just found the hole.
Tim Anderson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third here, 1 man out. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Max Kepler will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton going back on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Throw won't get him. Here's Nolan Arenado, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. On the move is Stanton, and the inning is over. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 59.
Ready once again, Kim. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 3. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Number 55 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Ryan Cook will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Nelson Cruz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
To short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the move. Oh, he brought it back. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And there's one here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Ben Gamble. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Josh Bell the next to hit. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped up. Barehanded at his knees. Touche, sir. Striding in once again, Josh Naylor. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Josh Naylor.
Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Anderson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher,
into the box, Luis Torres. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is in now. Yasmani Grandal. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Number 28 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Bryce Anderson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And he got him. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Kim will be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, number 59.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Seattle get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Garrett Richards notches